shoulder. No pride in growing older. But when your borrowed time is through, I'll be with you. Redemption Blue.
I heard you.
Hello. The camera angle looks weird to me.
It does a little bit.
Does it look more like
I think
center?
we're fisheyed.
Huh.
Yeah, you can see the corners of the room.
Yeah, I mean, that's weird.
Yeah.
I didn't mess with anything. Hi, hello. Hi. I made a good boy do a head turn.
Argo, aggro, can speak.
Hello. Hi, Mr. Boy. I'm the other Mr. Boy. And that's the girl. Wide Brad came. Yeah, I didn't change anything, though. I don't...
You might have, like, rotated the thing a little bit.
I sure didn't.
Oh.
That just messes with the
focus, yeah.
The focus. Which is apparently something I can do.
That's a little too much. I think perfect focus is, like, right
there.
It's actually good.
I mean, maybe, like, a hair that way. Oh, no. Here, it's coming undone. You can see the little flippy-doo.
The flippy-doo.
Hi, Burb. I don't know why I'm live
Hi,
today.
Tim.
But I guess I'm feeling a little expand. Sorry, it was weird because it looked like the frame rate was better than I'm used to out of that camera. Hi.
Maybe you have the camera trying to go to a different resolution than it normally should.
I didn't mess with anything, man.
I don't know.
I updated OBS. That was it. That's Yancey.
I'm not Yancey.
This is Pheonix, right? I did not.
That's a black screen.
I played Zelda until 5 in the morning yesterday.
Yeah.
Slept 4 hours, woke up at 9, and then played Zelda all day today.
It's a good game.
It's been a good day.
It's been a good game.
Also, everybody tell Yonzer she's amazing because she's saving me from the anxieties. Also, how's sound?
I love you.
Sound's more important. Screw giving Yonzer praise. How's the sound?
Well, there's no music now. There he is.
Go.
Music's a little loud, it feels.
I didn't change any settings.
But you know what? We overpower it. So, like... You need to talk.
I am talking and saying the words.
Yeah, to talk how you're gonna face the thing.
I'm gonna talk and say my words. I'm gonna tell you all that you're like a shiny turd. Bird, what you making me? What you cooking up? What's when do we get cooking with Burb?
Yeah. When we go visit.
Burb, when am I moving in with you? Tim, will you visit me?
Tim, will you visit me? I think it sounds good.
I turned it down a smidge just to get over it. Like Adrian did it, man! I forgot that he was fucking Shaggy.
Yeah, he's Shaggy.
Alright, well, at least you're honest about it. Tim says no.
Aww.
That's what it looks like. Dude, no way! That woman couldn't do anything like that! In court today, there will be a mountain of evidence that will implicate you. A mountain of evidence? I'm certain there's someone out there trying very hard to pin this whole thing on you. Beans on toast.
Beans on toast.
The only good bean
Is green beans.
is green.
And jelly.
And coffee.
And coffee. There's a lot of
Zoinks,
good beans.
Mr. Lawyer. Dude, like I said yesterday, I'm refreshing like a spring breeze. I can't let any sort of scandal ruin that.
Oh my god.
I understand.
I understand.
I'm assuming Mia.
So I heard something.
What'd it sound like?
It was either water? It had to have been water. I don't know what it was. Like, just more water dripping out of the spout, you know?
Somebody might come in and murder me. Live on stream.
Is that Adrian?
I think it's almost... I think it's,
Mia?
Mia.
Well, it's almost time.
Yeah, there she is.
Yeah,
You had ample opportunity to put better clothes on.
really?
Well, I guess when you do
I
revert back to Pearl, though, then she would be in clothes that didn't fit her.
Yeah, but at least they would be oversized. Okay, I'm hearing something upstairs.
Mia.
We must get a complete acquittal today.
I know. But I can't focus on Maya's situation right now. Yeah, recap. We went to an event for the Steel Samurai. One of the actors is being accused of murdering the other, and Maya got kidnapped. And we are being told that we need to get our client innocent within the first trial day, otherwise...
Our client is actually innocent, which, you know... Far be it from me to want, like, more of a moral dilemma in the game, but, like...
Yeah, we used the psyche locks to determine that he wasn't lying to us. He wasn't
keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets.
I don't think that man knows what a secret is.
Or pearls, either. No matter what, I have to focus on winning this case by the end of the day.
Indeed. Well, let's get going. Oh, no. Oh, she looks so cute when she's surprised.
It's him. This is right. Good morning. This is it, Mr. Attorney. The day of the trial. Maya, she's unharmed, right? Well, when I checked on her earlier this morning, she seemed a bit, how shall we say, tired.
She's hungry.
Don't worry. People don't die that easily. Besides, what you really should be concentrating on is winning today's trial.
Oh, she's tired because she was channeling Mia, probably?
Yeah. Grrr!
Grrr!
For my sake as well as yours.
The guy just like, did you just growl?
Did you just growl at me? You must win today's trial.
Bitch.
Which is why I sent you a little present this morning. Present? What in the world would you want to give me? A gun. If it comes to it, start blasting.
Yeah, really?
You'll figure it out once the trial starts. And even if you don't like my gift, I expect you to graciously accept it and win the day's contest.
Contest?
If you please. Wait!
Beep.
Kidnapper sent me a present. You might want to turn the TV down.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's...
Mr. Lawyer Dude! Like, who was that?
Who was that?
No one. It has nothing to do with you. So forget you,
Dude, are you, like, okay?
Did your nose start bleeding?
Yeah,
like,
really?
Are you alright?
Are you alright? Do you smell toast?
Beans on toast, apparently.
Do you, like, smell toast, man? She's, like, full.
Your Honor, I have no prosecutor.
Yeah.
Court is now in session for the trial, Matt Ongord.
On board.
I'm trying to remember what voice I did for the judge. It was almost Gumshoe. Oh, the prosecution and defense ready.
That's different from Gumshoes.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Was the present that he killed Von Karma?
You almost made me spit out my coffee. Never mind, there's no beans, but I found chicken burgers. That is better than beans.
That's better than beans.
That's like infinitely better than beans. What is wrong with your entire fucking country?
Listen, I won't lie, if it was somebody I knew that made beans on toast for me and they were like, just try it, I would try it. I'd probably hate it.
I'd probably try it, but I'd probably hate it.
I'd probably hate it, but I'd be like, yeah, I'll try it and see what you think, you know.
I say, Mr. White, what happened to Miss Von Karma? I don't know, Your Honor. Why are you getting mad at me? Yo, Anna!
Your Honor!
Your Honor!
Your Honor!
Please be quiet, bailiff. Court is in session. If you must tell me something, please keep it brief. Nothing. What is it? Prosecutor Von Karma has. This morning, Miss Von Karma was shot by an Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, what?
Yonzer.
Oh no. I didn't want to kill her.
Yonzer, you manifested it.
Oh no, I didn't want to kill her.
Nani?
Nani?
Shot?
Was it like by a water gun or something? Somehow.
No. I don't think it was by a water gun.
This is the present that man was talking about.
His present?
Miss Von Karma is one of the top prosecutors in the country at the moment. If she were to disappear, oh god, no.
You know, this kidnapper may not be so bad. Father like daughter, Jesus Christ,
like
him.
daughter.
Holy shit.
She's gonna start grabbing her arm as well. It would be to your advantage.
This is totally insane.
But no, they would have to postpone the trial if in the event of this, wouldn't they?
I mean, yeah.
Because she's in charge of the trial. And
not
she
not
was...
in real life, yes. In this wacko court system, no.
I'm assuming Mr. Wimp for Brains is going to be our prosecutor.
Wimp for Brains.
You
You
know
mean
what I'm talking about.
Winston Payne?
Yeah, Winston Payne. That's it.
Miss Von Karma, is she all right? I don't have that answer. I'm not a doctor. Damn it, Nick. I'm a judge, not a doctor.
Damn it, Jack. What is it? John?
She's alive and in stable condition. That's good. Who?
Who said that?
I thought he'd show up. Why are you so grumpy? Your Honor,
Why are you here?
due to the circumstances, Miss Francisca Von Karma cannot appear in court today. I, Miles Edgeworth, will be taking her place.
Miles, did you assassinate Von Karma?
The prosecution is ready.
Miles.
Naturally.
Miles, listen. You can't just do this.
Look, man. Look. Miss Von Karma was shot in her right shoulder.
Of
and
course
is currently
she was.
undergoing surgery.
Of course she
Luckily,
was.
I have looked this case over and am familiar with the details. The prosecution seeks to prove the guilt of Mr. Matt Onguard. The court acknowledges the prosecution.
I thought you quit. Are you allowed to just come back?
Yes. Right. I finally found the answer I was struggling for on my long journey this past year.
The answer was to kill Von Karma.
I must rip out the past. Kill it if you have to.
Yeah.
You know?
You know.
Full sincerity? What's his actual name?
Who?
Kylo Ren. His actor's name.
His actor's name? Adam Driver.
Adam Driver. I wanted to say Matt Driver.
Yeah, no.
Adam Driver would actually probably do a pretty good Edgeworth.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, he has two... Adam Driver has a very distinct face that I don't think matches Edgeworth, but overall, his acting would just be perfect for it.
I think his acting would work for it.
Yeah.
You too will know the answer. Now then, the prosecution would like to call its first witness.
Why don't we have Adam Driver play everybody?
Sure. Please bring Detective Gumshoe to the witness stand. Is Gumshoe just gonna, like, cry and be like, "You're back!" Witness, your name and occupation. My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm a detective down at the precinct. For now.
For now.
For now! After this trial's over, I'm supposed to turn in my badge, sir. Detective Gumshoe? Why are you always getting fired? Prosecution has no need for a depressed witness.
Edgeworth. My god, dude. Stop being edgy for 5 seconds.
Lift your head up and face forward like a proud officer. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Get Gumgoo.
Dick Gum Goo.
Yes, sir.
Dick Gum Goo.
Now, let's have your testimony. If we want to explore the various facets of this case, I really wanted to read faucets. We must start with that.
Get ready, Pheonix. This is going to be one very rough fight.
Yeah. It would have to be a Edgeworth as my opponent.
What is...
He likes it rough.
He likes it rough. Hang on. There's something in my shirt. I gotta be right back. I gotta be right back, man.
Guys. I don't know how to tell this to her, but those are boobs in her shirt. Also, I'm gonna go get more coffee, so I guess I'm gonna be RB too. the way,
I think I fixed it.
y'all want, oh, hold on.
Hold on.
Y'all want to talk about how Twitch is imploding real quick?
Real quick.
So, being a Twitch affiliate,
Boobs in my shirt.
I got a email today being like, hey, we're updating some terms of service stuff. I skimmed. You know, I wasn't that... I was curious, but I wasn't that curious.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know, usually when Twitch does something like this, people get kind of mad. One of the things I was looking at, I think the wording was just really, really bad. The big thing that would affect me, theoretically, is, something along the lines of if your channel's inactive for long enough, you'll be removed from the affiliate program. Or you'll be charged, like, a maintenance fee for being in it. It's something along those lines. I mean, the bar for, what they consider inactive is pretty low, I think. I would literally have to stop streaming for, like, the entire year. An entire year. For that to take effect. I think. Like I said, the wording's kind of shitty. The thing that the internet's more pissed off about, so for a lot of streamers, they use sponsorships and things like that for their, for how they generate income. And a lot of the sponsorships, since I get emails about them, I've never accepted one, but I get the emails for them. A lot of them require you to have, like, a banner going across the majority of the screen. Twitch wants to limit that to 3% of the screen. So, for reference here,
3% of the screen. I imagine,
you see the cup?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I imagine, like, Burb's face is 3% of the screen.
Yeah, bottom right-hand corner underneath chat here, where the cup is, the bits cup.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's about 3% of the screen. It's something small like that. The biggest problem that you would run into is things like upcoming Summer Games Fest, where there's going to be, multitude of advertisements. That's how they keep themselves running. GDQ, where in between games they have slides where they show off their sponsors and things like that.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's going to be special scenarios where Twitch is going to be fine with people like that, just because they're more official corporations, so to speak.
Yeah. But then you limit the chance of anybody else getting a top start.
No, yeah, it's very bad. It's not a good thing, and Twitch is dumb. Likewise, like Burb saying, a lot of people are highly considering migrating to different platforms. The thought's in my head. I don't know if I'll ever do it, because like I said, it's probably not going to affect me, and I would hate to have to restart whatever little progress I've made here over there.
I don't know, though. If everybody's moving to YouTube, you might get, more...
It might be better.
Followability. Oh, there's not all...
But yeah, that's why people are mad at Twitch right now.
Huh.
They posted on their Twitter that, we apologize for, like, the language in this, and it seems like we missed our mark with what we were trying to do.
And, Sherlock.
And everybody's like, you're just backpedaling because of backlash.
Yeah.
And you probably put out a worse statement so that you could backtrack to what you actually want to do.
So, yeah, to get attention.
So that people are like, see, they compromised. And it's
It's like, no, they were just manipulating you.
Never! Children, this might be the punk rocker in me. This might be the anarchist in me.
I think it's the anarchist in you.
Never trust corporations or companies.
Or companies.
Don't do it. They don't like you. You mean nothing to them.
You're a number to them.
Do not trust them.
You're a number to them that corresponds to how many green slips you have in your wallet.
Show me this answer you finally found, Edgeworth.
Oh, there it is again, still in there. Ow.
Pheonix. Do I have to check you?
I just, it goes away. I know, I had to check to make sure it wasn't like a spider or something. You know what I mean? But, I don't know, it's, right there. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. The bare facts of this case.
The bare necessities of this case.
The bare necessities of this case.
This murder happened after the Hero of Heroes Award ceremony, sir.
You see, Francesca got shot in her right arm, and I'm feeling like phantom pains in my left arm. We're twins.
This isn't Metal Gear Solid 5. The victim, Juan Corda, was found dead in his hotel room. After looking into the cause of death, we believed he was definitely murdered, sir.
I don't know why I thought he was going to say closet death.
How
was he murdered? with a cheap-ass butter knife.
How would you question if it was a murder or not? I mean, he was clearly stabbed.
Yeah.
Ring slips. Oh, you mean money. My money is... Yeah, you got Monopoly money.
Oh, you guys got Monopoly money?
At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case.
Cyan is the best. Oh, man, those are like my 3 favorite colors to pair together.
However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder. Then why bring it up?
Did I bring it up?
Francesca would whip you.
Francesca would whip you.
After the award ceremony ended, the victim was alone in his room. Yes, sir.
Her right hand is her whipping arm, right? Maybe she'll...
Well, if the victim and the defendant went alone to their room, sir. Oh, I see. That's right. You may begin your cross-examination. That's the thing where I say the words that are loud.
They're loud. This is a tassel, though, not a whip.
When did you close that window?
A while ago. Oh, sorry.
Huh. Hold it!
I didn't mean to shout in your guys' face.
Would you please give us a brief timeline of what happened after the ceremony? Okay, pal. The ceremony started at 6 p.m. and ended around 8 p.m. And then there was a short break. A special post-ceremony show was supposed to start in the lobby 30 minutes later. And that's when the victim's body was found, correct? Which is to say, the murder occurred during that 30-minute break period. Y'all just not going to be allowed to read for a minute.
Yeah, all you guys.
Please continue with testimony, detective.
Do you want me to read for somebody?
No.
Okay.
Hold it!
Hold it.
The person who discovered the victim's body was Adrian Andrews, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's this Adrian Andrews you're talking about?
Yeah.
She's a defendant, on guard's manager. She's a really pretty lady, sir. Oh, she's a pretty lady. I wonder if she'll grace us with her presence. When the post-ceremony show was about to start, she went to get Mr. Hongard.
I hate that the judge knows absolutely nothing that's going on.
We can tell money apart from
distance.
distance.
He's supposed to know.
Burp, look.
We can tell money apart by, it's not here.
Yeah.
Like...
It's not necessary for us to tell if money apart from distance, because we know it's not enough regardless.
It's not enough regret. We live in America. It's never your money. Any money you receive in America is never yours.
I hate the society. At a visitor's room, the next one, she did the victim's room and get his shirt, sir.
I see.
I see. And that's when she found the victim's body.
I see.
Hold it. The cause of death. Wasn't that because Mr. Corda was stabbed in the chest?
Yes.
Oh, a careless amateur with police officer so brainless as that, pal. What? Take a good large look at the crime photo.
What?
Now, real pros attention would be drawn here to this bandana.
Oh,
Banana!
He was choked
Oh,
out.
banana.
So he was choked out.
His bandana, sir. That's the thing wrapped tightly around his neck, sir. I mean, it's not my money I'm looking at either. It's the customer's. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
fair.
fair enough.
Oh, yes, I see. His banana scented bandana.
We're back to the bananas.
And what about the knife? Seems to have been stuck to the victim's chest on purpose after his death. We have a crafty murderer on our hands here. Autopsy report updated. Or added. Oh, I just got the autopsy now.
That's not how that works. Are we ever gonna go to a morgue in this game? I feel like you're supposed to go to the morgue, or at least someone's supposed to go there to get the autopsy report for you.
Maybe? I don't think, but I don't want to roll it out.
Yeah.
Sorry, I shouldn't be drinking coffee. That comes the next game. You'll understand later.
Okay.
And why did you think that? Because it was empty, pal. Oh, the guitar. The German ninja doesn't go anywhere without his red guitar. And we couldn't find it anywhere at the scene of the crime. So he wasn't actually murdered.
What?
Then how about this theory? Well, Fed really wanted the guitar and did the crime to get it. How's that? We thought of that too, but...
Why would they want the guitar?
The only fingerprints on the guitar case were the victims. Only the victims, huh? I see. Yes. So much for my theory, then.
He hid the suicide note in his guitar.
Hold it. What convinced you it had nothing to do with the case? The guitar wasn't at the Gatewater Hotel that night. Well, then, where was it?
I wanted so bad for him to be like, what do you mean it has nothing to do with the case? It's a guitar case.
Also, hashtag fake body.
Hashtag fake body.
Coffee comes with the next abusive prosecutor.
Oh my god, though. What, go? Or is it a different one?
The guitar was found at the TV studio. The one quarter had apparently only taken the case with him, sir.
Oh,
So you mean he forgot to put the guitar inside the case? Yes, sir. Even when he was on stage for the ceremony, he didn't have his guitar.
Yeah,
So that
that's
guitar
weird.
case was empty even before he got to the hotel.
So why do you have the case?
Yeah, that's right. So it really had nothing to do with the case after all. I believe that is enough. First, the victim was choked to death with his banana.
With his banana? Oh my.
Then-
That's one long banana.
Then after the victim was dead, the killer deliberately stabbed him with a knife.
We're talking about fruit, right?
Which brings me to my next point. Why, then, did the police arrest Matt Ongard? Because there was reason enough to suspect him. Here it comes. Looks like Edgeworth's back in full swing. Very well, Detective Gumshoe, please testify about this matter. Yes, sir.
I'm assuming Edgeworth's here to, like, make us win.
Matt Ongard and Juan Gorda were huge rivals of each other. They each fought the other one in his way. That's motive enough in my book. You would kill someone for being in your way? Jesus Christ, Gumshoe. As for evidence, there's the Jammin' Ninja's button. It was ripped off the ninja costume and was found in Mr. Ongard's coma.
Why blood, though?
The defendant's fingerprints were also all over the knife. Well, the button that's missing is where the knife wound is.
No, it is. It's just that he was strangled
Yeah.
first,
so why
and then they stabbed him.
Yeah, why
They-
stabbed at all?
Why stabbed it all?
The defendant bought the knife for the crime, which makes this a premeditated murder.
Premeditated.
With that butter knife? So the defendant's fingerprints were found on the knife used in the stabbing. It was sort of sticky on the handle, so the fingerprints came out pretty clearly, sir.
Yeah.
Knife added to the court record.
The court record.
And there's this button.
Looks like an egg.
That was found in the defense's clothes, was it? And this button also covered in blood. Yes, and we know that the blood on it is the victim's, sir. What? It was ripped from his costume, was covered in Corda's blood found on Ongard's coma. All this points very clearly to the defendant, doesn't it? Yes, it most certainly does, Your Honor. Ready to give in yet? Right. I'll find the hole in your argument, so I'll find your hole somehow. You can press as hard as you...
Just hurry up with your usual pointless questions.
Oh no!
Like-
Rawr.
Rawr.
Oh no!
You close?
Oh no! I think I saw a contradiction. Hold it. But in terms of popularity, Mr. Ongard won, did he not? Yeah, but you know what's ironic, pal. Young Corda was always one step behind Mr. Ongard and everything. This year it seemed like he'd finally caught up, ready for the big final showdown. But Mr. Corda lost the Grand Prix in the end. Grand Prix.
Grand pricks.
That is too bad.
Only
He must
the
have been
French.
pretty downhearted after losing.
Only the French would.
He thought the other guy was in his way. That's motive enough in my book.
Gumshoes, would you kill somebody that...
Wait just 1 second here. Mr. Ongard was beating Mr. Corda in the popularity polls. Well, yeah, I guess, but... Which means that in the defendant's eyes, the victim was not a rival at all. Which means he had no motive to kill at all. Yes, I quite agree. Well, detective. It's not, well... I guess if you put it that way, then yeah, the defendant would have had no motive. There he is. Detective, I'm beginning to see why you... Jesus Christ! Holy shit! No, not you too, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. That's... I look forward to your pension negotiations. Now, detective, let's continue with the testimony.
But-
My poor pension, too.
But he didn't...
Detective, if you value your money, I suggest you proceed. Literally streamed to me.
But he didn't, like, contradict any... He didn't, like, counteract it with anything. He was just like, wow, Dick, you're a... you're a dick.
Yeah, literally stream whenever I start, I need you to read Brad. I need you to read Brad. I'm cooking.
What the fuck do you think I've been doing this entire goddamn time?
Keep whispering sweet nothings into his ear while he's cooking.
Hold it.
Hold it!
Do you have any proof that button belonged to the victim? Huh? What do you mean, pal? Oh, let me put it this way. I'm asking you if you have any evidence to back up your claim that this button was ripped off of Jammin' Ninja's costume. Huh, but can't you tell just by looking at it? The victim's blood is on it. Anyone could have smeared that blood on there afterward. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, help me, sir. Alright, I knew it had to be this piece of evidence. Now to reel this one in.
Oh, is it?
Thread. But I decay what Edgeworth said to make you say, holy shit. He sees why Pheonix, or Gumshoe was fired.
Gumshoe was
Sorry.
fired, yeah. Now he's gonna see why Pheonix was fired.
Look, man, it was funny. Huh? The button was attached to the costume by thread, obviously. And that thread snapped when the button was torn off. If you match up the ends of the thread on the costume with the thread on the button, it's a perfect... How can you do that?
I'm sure you could, like... It's a perfect match in color and quality, yeah, but, like, it's not like sticking two sticks back together. That's Edgeworth for you. Never misses a beat.
Yeah, he's beating right now.
He's beating my ass right now. He's beating Gumshoe's ass, too. With his own pension, no less.
When was this button found? Pretty soon after the body was found, we rounded up everyone who knew Mr. Corda, and then we did a search on them all. That's when we found the button. I dropped my...
Oh, you dropped your Fidgies.
I dropped my Fidgies.
You want to switch Fidgies?
So it was... Do you want to?
No, I'm just, you know.
So it was also immediately after the murder. The police didn't have the free time to lollygag and play tricks, unlike some people. Hey, what is he trying to say about me here? I was doing tasks.
That you're a lollygagger.
And your father was a lollygagger, too. See, Burp, that's from a movie called Back to the Future. It was made in the...
Back to the Future is.
It was made in... 80s?
Yeah, the 80s.
80s? Was it made in 85?
19...
No, it takes place in 1985.
Yeah, it takes place in 85. I think it was
It's a science fiction movie. It's kind of like that Rickus and Mortis show.
Except it's good.
Except that it's good.
It's a simple comedy.
How are the fingerprints arranged on the knife?
It doesn't try to get meta with it.
Huh? What do you mean, pal? By examining the fingerprints, you can determine how the defendant held the knife. For example, did he hold it normally or overhand? Oh, is that what you meant? Well, we didn't actually think of that. I can't believe the bumbling of this department. Hopeless. Were you paying attention to the testimony right? The defendant's fingerprints were all over the knife. Why would they be all over the knife? There's no way to determine how the knife was held at the moment of the murder.
Because he was using it to cut his food with.
They knew what lollies were in 1985? I mean, probably.
No, that's not the... Lollygagger wasn't the word, though. It was slacker.
I mean, when was the first hentai made?
No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I suppose I don't necessarily have to go the hentai route. Lolly does not necessitate hentai.
No, yeah, gothic, what is it? Lolita Gothic. Or,
Lolitas. Yeah, technically, Lolitas were even earlier than lollies.
Lolly is slang for the thing, and Lolita is what it's, what it's ripping from, I think.
So that is the owner of this knife, then.
But what's it called? What's it called if, because you got the Gothic Lolita. What is it when it's a boy?
Showtime.
No, yeah, I know that, but, like, what's the...
Tim, we're gonna teach you some words again.
I'm gonna teach you some words, and you're not... Don't look them up. Don't even...
There's no way this was a premeditated murder, even if he bought the knife. Sorry, pal, this isn't a pocket knife. It doesn't fold, so it's not great for walking around with either. Arrgh. Well, this is not good. Okay. Yeah. Shut up. Just shut, and then you're shut.
Yeah?
Yeah. I checked the court records.
Did you?
Wait a second. What? So the basis of your argument that this was a is my client beforehand. That's all wrong, pal.
That's all wrong, pal.
I didn't. What did you make me?
What did you make?
The defendant did not buy this knife.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? Take a good look at the handle of this knife, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it has the logo of the...
Huh? It has a Gatewater seal set into the handle. Gatewater? I think I've heard that name somewhere before. This is why you were fired.
No, he was fired because what's-her-name is a bitch, but like... Yeah, Gumshoes, are you alright?
That's the name of the hotel, the Gatewater Hotel. Uh-oh. Pizza and wings. I like those things. The murder knife was actually the property of the hotel, which means this murder was not premeditated.
So, like, you remember that meme where, am I in trouble? And like, take a guess. No. Take another guess.
I do not know this meme.
You don't know this meme? It's not a meme, no. It was just something that Red said in a stream we watched.
Oh.
And I just thought, man, that could be applied to so many different situations. Gumshoes and Edgeworth is...
Yes,
is
that's
a
very
good
true.
situation.
This is a very big... What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm sorry, but the
Excuse
defense
me.
is simply too careless.
He's clearing his throat.
What?
Why are your hands so freakishly large?
I think whether the crime was premeditated or not has already been determined. How so? I admit this knife is hotel property. There is no one currently on the police force that is dumb enough not to realize this. But I didn't know. Oh. Poor man.
That poor man.
The question is, where did this knife come from? Why, that's obvious. It came from the victim, Mr. Coroner's room. Sorry, Your Honor, but that is incorrect. Bears! The victim ate a last meal before he was murdered. With that being the case, I would like to draw the court's attention to what is on top of the table.
Did you take a picture of it? Like a panorama?
There's a knife and fork on the table! Then, where in the world did this knife come from?
Everybody's like, where did the judge get coffee?
If it pleases the court,
Does he have a coffee maker under his desk?
I would like for us to recall the room of the defendant, Mr. Matt Ongard. Especially what was on top of his table. There's something missing. Perhaps it is a single knife. Oh, that was Edgeworth, sorry.
Yeah.
Edgeworth likes to intimidate the judge.
Intimidate the judge by mimicking his voice.
We investigated the leftover dishes for fingerprints.
This isn't Edgeworth at all. It's a mimic.
And while we were investigating, we came to the conclusion that Mr. Matt Ongard's knife was missing. Urgh! Mr. Ongard had gone to the victim's room with the knife he had used during dinner. Why would he carry a knife on a visit? To kill, of course. And with that, I believe the prosecution has proven this was a premeditated murder.
Just like,
That's not necessarily...
accurate, yeah.
No, that's not true, Edgeworth.
I also would love to hear Adrian in the back, like, I don't even know how to use a knife. I just mash it with my fork and hope it cuts the meat.
Adrian cuts all my food for me, man.
She would too.
She likes to put it into little cube shapes for me, man.
She likes to cut them into little Scooby snacks for me.
But yeah, if you can't prove that the defendant planned to have a murder weapon there,
Yeah.
you cannot prove it was premeditated.
Uh-huh.
I mean, granted, he might have figured, well, we're going to eat dinner there, I'm probably going to get a knife, and then I could stab him. But that's not premeditated.
That's not premeditated.
You can't guarantee that was planned. It could be a crime of passion for all we know.
Yeah.
He could have broken into... He could have gone in to steal the guitar or something. Or even just to intimidate him.
Yeah. And have
That
the
would
knife
make
with
it
him.
second degree? Yeah, second degree
I think
murder.
second degree, where it's unintentional that they
Yeah,
die.
third degree is premeditated. Second degree is you're committing murder while committing another
Assault.
crime.
Yeah.
And then first degree is just random murder. Not premeditated and not while you're committing another crime.
Oh, okay. You just walked up to a dude and you were like, bam.
Yeah. Amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. Absolutely brilliant. A brilliantly clear deduction. Your Honor, I have several objections. Please listen to the rant I just went on.
It seems like Edgeworth had this plan from the very beginning.
This must be one of those traps, and I just walked headlong into it.
She doesn't look anything like a trap.
Food.
Food.
Feed the burb.
Feed the bird.
Murder weapon with fingerprints and a button for the victim's costume.
I need to make a shirt now.
What?
It just says feed the burb, and it's a picture of a pigeon. Like a pigeon's face.
There's quite a sizable amount of evidence here. Guys, I keep burping and I keep tasting onion.
Yeah?
It's really weird with coffee.
Ew.
I can safely say that any further deliberation is a waste of your Honor's time. Although, I wouldn't mind if the defense were to present evidence not yet shown in court. Evidence not yet shown?
Oh, he's specific about this. He means evidence that the court hasn't seen yet. In other words, new evidence. Mia, what the fuck?
What does the defense have to say about this, Mr. Wright?
What, Nick? I thought
Well,
you were stupid. Pheonix. The judge is favoring the prosecution right now. If we answer with something wrong here...
that gavel of his will be ringing out to the sound of our defeat. Mr. Wright, do you have something important necessary to present to the court?
Actually, I do.
Shit.
So, hang on. They're trying to... They're trying to set us up with something, right? New evidence not provided to the court. Hang on. Are you supposed to lose here? No, you can't lose here, though.
Yes? There's one piece of evidence that catches my attention. Something that the court has yet to see. Mr. Wright, I will say this one more time. I do not feel this trial needs to continue at all. However, I am giving you one chance. And only one. What the judge is saying, right, is don't try pulling one of your usual bluffs here. If I mess this up, it's curtains for all of us.
So it's not really a bluff. It's something that Pheonix himself was like, that's weird. Yeah, hit the save.
I'ma hit the save button. Because he wants to take all of my Ghiblies.
All your Ghiblies.
No, then what is this important evidence that
Wait, hang on. It's new evidence, so it's something that wasn't brought to their attention. What's the pamphlet?
What pamphlet?
The one that says that they're going to confess something at the post-ceremony stage. Something that you would have gotten there that nobody would have seen before. So either the pamphlet or the juice.
I think it's the juice.
Yeah, it's probably the juice.
Because there's sign of struggle, but
that's still there.
But that's undisturbed,
Yes.
which is weird.
Yes, I think
I think it's the juice.
It hasn't been drunk yet. Like, there's no...
This is a wine glass, is it not?
It doesn't look like a wine glass.
Please look at the photo of the crime scene one more time. The scene is a mess because of the victim's struggle against his assailant. The vase was broken, his makeup is all over the floor. These were all things that were at one point sitting on top of the dresser. Well, yes, I see your point. However, this glass that is sitting on top of the dresser is mysteriously untouched. The only thing that had not fallen over along with everything else is this wine glass. This piece of evidence is more than strange enough to warrant further consideration.
Everybody's just like, why?
Well, what do y'all have to say? Oh, well, yes, it is a little peculiar. Yes, isn't it? I thought it was. You can stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes of yours now. Mr. Edgeworth.
So you admit that he's puppy dog-like?
What is it, Your Honor? Your opinion. You don't need my opinion. Because there is no special meaning to that glass. What? It's safe to say that the glass was set there after the crime took place. By the person who discovered the body, Adrian Andrews, for example. She could have easily been so shocked that she set the glass down without thinking.
Did you dust the glass for prints?
That does sound very plausible, Mr. Wright. Could Miss Andrews really have set that glass down without thinking?
No.
There's no way.
There's no way.
If I appear weak here, the trial's over. I can look for my proof later. For now, I should trust my instinct and point with certainty.
They might just fall for it if you're thought-provoking enough.
And that's the beauty of a reasonable doubt.
Yeah, really.
The defense would like to challenge the prosecution's theory. We would like to see something that proves it was Miss Andrews who set the cup on the table. You've turned the situation on its head yet again, as usual. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any proof to back up your claim? There's no way he has any. He's just bluffing. Unlike Mr. Wright, I never say anything unless I have the evidence to support it. Motherfucker!
The judge is like, right, please.
There are children present.
Children present.
And a murder case? You're not thinking hard enough today, right? Did you think this wine glass escaped my notice? Then, of course it has been thoroughly inspected. For fingerprints. Fingerprints? I don't think so. Yonzer gets that reference. Tim might get that reference.
That's an old joke.
There's only one set of fingerprints left on this wine glass. Only one? Well, whose were they? They were not the victims, nor the defendants. Rather, they were of one Adrian Andrews.
So
Phoenix, you technically have a child next to you. Burp, calm down.
Yeah, I know.
What?
But then she should be the one under the suspect, you know? Like.
That's why I said that the person who had discovered the body had left it there. Are we done here, Mr. Wright? Urgh. I can't believe I fell into another trap. Miss Andrews was probably holding the glass when she went to see Mr. Corda. But upon seeing his dead body, she was stunned and set the glass down on the dresser.
I feel like she would have went to get it. I don't know.
What you just said makes a lot of sense. Now do you see, right?
No, but
you can't change any part of my scenario, as it explains everything all too
But the
well.
tomato juice that's in it is in his room, not in hers.
Grrr! I thought long and hard this past year about what it means to be a prostitute.
So unless she filled it up in the room.
And from here on out, I will show you the answer I have come to discover. Oh, wait a second, Mr. Edgeworth. I think the prosecution has provided enough evidence for me to enter my verdict. Unfortunately, I cannot allow you to pass judgment yet. The prosecution has yet another witness we would like the court to hear from. Another witness? Yes. Bailiff, please bring in the next witness.
What in the world is Edgeworth thinking?
He's being edgy.
That he doesn't want to win? Just wants the truth?
Oh, God damn it.
Do you want me to voice her?
No.
Okay. Do you want me to voice somebody to take the edge off?
He's right there.
Do you want me to voice him? He didn't answer my question. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. No one.
Keep going.
No.
Tell the good people your theories.
My theories, shit, man, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even think we've seen the person who did it yet. To be quite honest with you. I don't even think we've met them. Hashtag fake body, am I right? BRB needs water. You need a water bottle. A bottle of water. A water. I was watching Mumbo Jumbo. What was it? Somebody challenged him to make the most British redstone contraption, and he named everything like British shit. Like the water bottle was just a bottle. A bottle of water. And that was amazing.
All that redstone just to make a chips buddy.
Just to make a chips buddy.
Sorry, I'm scared.
Brad, you're gonna spill.
I'm more concerned about this court than I don't want to snap it.
No, you don't want to snap it. Wait, is this mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Because that's from my tablet, or my drawing tablet, rather. And because ours broke. We should get another one of these.
Yes.
We should, yeah, because they're pretty cheap. You can find them cheap.
Now, witness, despite every fiber in my being, please state your name and occupation.
Oh no. But she loves him.
Witness! Your name and occupation. Gotcha!
O-T.
I wonder what happened to that calm composure he had earlier. Ah, edgy boy, it's been, what, a year since we last met, hasn't it? You should be more happy to see me.
It's been a whole year.
I saw the report for testimony, but who knew that under that helmet, it was that wicked witch of a witness stand? I tell you, this time I know what I'm supposed to do. So today I'm going to tell you anything and everything. Even things that don't have to do with the terrible crime. Witness, that terrible crime is all the court needs to know.
I voiced the gun, specifically.
I'm talking to my dear Edgy Wedgie right now. Don't interrupt us, Gramps. Lady, you have no right to call him Gramps when your age is double question mark. She's an eldritch being.
She's an eldritch being. Those 3 hairpins in her hair, those aren't hairpins, those are her other eyes.
Yes, madam. No. Please, by all means, interrupt her, please. Anyway, witness. Your testimony, please.
It would be interesting to see Von Karma whip her, though, and she's just like, grabs the whip. Girl!
True what they say, that youth are hot-headed nowadays. Not that I mind at all, Edgy. Now then, what should I start with? The witness was on security detail at the hotel on the night of the murder. Is this correct, Ms. Oldbag? It was a great job being able to see my dear Yuan. It was almost too much for my little heart to handle.
Why is this my grandmother?
You mean... Yeah.
Why is my grandmother horny?
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
You mean you were a fan of the victim? Look, everyone is crazy over that on-guard saying he's cute in a fresh way or something.
How many highballs did Oldbag have before coming in here today?
Look, man, she's just exuding alcohol. Not me, I wouldn't say anything so silly. After all, I have no interest in a little child like him. I'm only... Jesus Christ, that's not a good
man.
That's not a good sentence for me to say on the internet.
In a deep, gruff man's
voice. Oh no.
Touchy.
And a real man, Juan Corda. But those two were the same age. Anyway, as I was saying, I was pacing in front of his room that night. Very well. Please tell the court what you witnessed the night of the murder. Leave it to me, Edgy Poo.
But Pheonix was there and he didn't see you.
Yeah, we did. We talked. Well,
You didn't talk to her.
yeah, we did.
Did we?
It was after the murder, but yeah, we talked to her.
No, yeah, but he went to the hallway where his room was and stayed, you know.
Can I accuse Oldbag of murdering this guy too?
Yeah, let's do it.
Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around in the hallway in front of his room. And there was something I was interested in finding out, you know. Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. It was on guard, Matt on guard. He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room.
I doubt that.
So what you're telling me is that they're secret lovers.
The secret lovers in a past life. Turk power.
Coffee hot.
Coffee hot? Oh no, jippin'.
So Mr. Onguard came out of the victim's room. See, it has to be him. He's the murderer. I see. Well, that's all right. You may begin your cross-examination.
Edward's just like, right, if you don't do anything about this, I'm going to punch you so goddamn hard.
Hold it.
Hold it.
Ms. Oldback, what was your post on that night? The lobby. I was supposed to help set up the stage for that trifling show, but I refused to help. I'll have you know. It was for that lead-headed samurai show. I even took out a few of the nails.
So you became an obstruction to the...
Maybe it was a good thing the show didn't go on. Besides, that manager with the glasses seemed to be working hard at it without me, so I thought I'd take a break and spread my wings a little, and my legs.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's when you went to hang around the victims from Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, that's when you went to go stalk the victim.
And spread your legs.
Spread your legs.
There was something I was interested in finding out, you know.
How far my legs could spread.
Jesus Christ. No more. Something you were interested in? And just what was that? It's not some little thing I could just go around telling everyone, you know. It's top secret between me and Juan. Nah, and Edgepoo, of course, don't know. Mr. Edgeworth, what is the thing she was interested in? I have no idea. I despise gossip, Your Honor. Gossip? But should it prove relevant, we could always have it appended to her testimony later.
It looks like we shouldn't force it right now.
That's what she said.
That's not what she said.
And the witness stay in the vicinity of the victim's door the entire time. Hold it.
Hold it.
Oh, then would you tell us the number of the people who went in and out of Mr. Corda's room? I have no idea. I wasn't born, so I could count things for those who didn't pay attention in class. I just want that stopped at. I wasn't born. That's why
she's truly an Eldritch being.
Ever since I turned 20, I can't quit keeping track of how old I really am.
Oh man, that's me.
Yes, well, that would explain why your age was not included in the report. In any case, the witness then saw someone, correct? That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room.
Man.
Who in the world was that? I'm not allowed to say. This sort of information has to be carefully guarded from the masses, Sonny. The man that came out of Juan's room. He was. Yes, he was. I'm too scared. I can't say his name out loud. Oh. What I wouldn't give to have Francisca's whip right about now.
Yeah, really though?
Well, I guess I can tell you since he was such a bad boy anyway. It was Ongar, man Ongar. He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room. Anything that contradicts that information?
Other than he was in costume and supposed to be... He was still in his costume whenever he was supposed to do the end show or whatever, so... You wouldn't have recognized him.
Hold it. You saw my client? Are you sure about that? Yesy?
Yes.
Is that like Bussy?
No. I hope not.
Tim, don't look up anything that I say on the stream.
He will. He will, and I'll hate it.
Really? Annoying brat. When I say I saw someone, I saw that person. Why do I get a sense of deja vu?
Yeah, really.
Maybe we avoided a repeat of last year. I should delve. That was only last year.
Yeah, that was only last year.
Person's
clothes.
The person's clothes. Please tell the court about the man's clothes in more detail.
Ow.
What a troublesome man you are, really, as if something like that matters. But it does. Now what was... Oh, yes. It was that thing. What thing? That gaudy thing he's always wearing. That racing jacket. Ah, he was wearing that at the detention center, too. That thing's bad for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons. Men. Right.
Pantaloons?
So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now important or relevant in any way?
Yes.
Was it?
Well,
Yes, it was.
It was. Because it was found on his Hakama.
Yes, it was.
Yes. Because I know there's something about his clothes that's important.
Of course it was important, Your Honor. Then perhaps you would like to point out what part of that testimony was important. Don't you see it, Edgeworth?
He's like, yes.
Your Honor, I request what the witness said about the jacket be appended to her testimony. I don't quite see where you're going with this, but alright, witness, please. Ah, well, I don't like to badmouth anyone without reason, but if I must. Bard's getting ass kicked. That's sad.
That's sad.
Well, I like how wings...
I like how wings some pizza places are on...
Point or sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hit or miss. Are you sure the defendant was wearing a racing jacket? What do you think? It's not like I've seen him in anything other than that horrible thing. I'm sure he's wearing it. She's so sure of herself that it's to the point of self-absorption. Yeah, shut up, Mia.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Shut your big boobied ass up.
Dragons!
Yeah. Objection. Ms. Olbeck. What? Don't say my name for no reason. Do you know what this is? Ah, it's button number 2 on the Jimmy Ninja's costume. I
hate that she knows it.
Now I know she's a sus fan. She identified it in a single glance.
Button number 2.
Burb! Give it here. Give it here. If you don't give it to me, I'll punish you with this.
Why do you want it has blood on it, you freak?
Burb! Saving my throat from
Thirsty.
old bag's destruction.
Are you sure you don't want water? Like, do you want, like, a drink of water?
No. This one was discovered on Mr. Ongar's body or in full body shorts. See, this button proves beyond a shadow of doubt it was that rascal Ongar. It was caught up in the pleats of his Nickel Samurai Hakama pants. See? And Ongar is the Nickel Samurai. Witness. Now, it may just be me, and I do have an active imagination.
Don't admit
But
that
just
before.
now, didn't you say that the defendant, that Ongar, was wearing his usual racing jacket? I'm so sorry. Sorry that you judge people based on what they wear. If I wore the trendiest dress, then maybe you think I was the most gorgeous ever, but instead I have to put up with this ridiculous outfit. You agree this outfit is hideous, right? I've got tape recorders stuck on my chest, let me tell you. It's heavy, so heavy, I wish we would switch to CDs ages ago, but I keep that dream alive for all the kids out there. I worked hard on to smile on his face, so you understand. I'll take a look at the mirror, you're going to just curly, he should take a turn to 10 from...
A Jiku?
Oh my god. Woman could out-rap fucking Eminem. Summer Von Karma whip is flying out from the ICU.
Yeah, really. What is that? It's that stick you made in Tears of the Kingdom, but it's Von Karma's whip.
We don't talk about long stick.
Long stick. It's 15. It was 15
wooden logs.
Wooden logs long.
Look, they needed wood, and I provided. Now hold your tongue still there for 1 second. So what you saw in actuality was not Mr. Ongar, the man. But Mr. Ongar, the Nickel Samurai. But when you think about it,
The same person.
They're really one and the same anyway.
Yeah, I know.
This old bag. This is a very important point we're talking about. Hajibu, don't you think so too? Well, it might be something worth considering. Just say it's important and agree with me for a change. Witness, think carefully about and try to remember as much as you can before you testify. Alright, if you insist. I should be the one sighing, not you.
She burped.
On guard, on guard. Yes, now I remember. The Nickel Samurai, that's right, it was the Nickel Samurai that I saw. Yes, it would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. He had to go to that post-ceremony stage show right after the crime, you know. So he must have worn that Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan.
But, like, I don't...
Pour Juan out for the homies.
They did. They stabbed him.
Poured a lot of them out.
And
I knew you'd say he was
then
inside
he
that
stabbed.
costume.
then he stabbed.
What? Did you think there could have been someone else inside that costume? Don't be a bad little boy thinking such rude things. But the possibility does exist. Ah, youngin' today, I told you there's no way it was anyone else. Well, how do you know that? Because I said so. And what I say is the truth.
I feel like she would never be taken seriously in court.
No.
Immediately after there was a discrepancy, they'd be like, alright, out with you.
None of the shit would be happening.
Yeah.
At least she's just as delightful as a witness as she was a year ago.
Yeah, really.
That's alright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Oh, and there's a camera involved in this, now that I think about the last case, too, with the Steel Samurai.
Hold it.
We have to find what's-her-name's camera.
Would you please get on with your testimony? Watch your language, young man. What sort of tone is that thick with an elder? My youthfulness isn't what it used to be, so you should forgive me for everything. If you keep on barking at me like that, I'll start singing at the top of my lungs. Please don't. What? A striking figure by the sea, standing all alone is he. He's the Nickel Samurai.
Brad, please.
I'm not gonna be able to talk tomorrow.
It sounds like you're burping and speaking at the same time the entire time.
She's actually singing. Someone help my poor ears. Mr. Edgeworth, can you please do something about this racket? Witness, I'll give you a piece of gum later if you'll be good and stick to the facts.
Okay.
You promise, right?
Promise, right? What the hell just happened?
Right, I'll be sending the bill for the chewing gum to your
Thirsty
office
guys.
at a later date. Remind me to send you a thank you note later too, Edgeworth. Old chum. Brad, stop. You need your flirt juice.
I'll give you a piece of gum later. It's such a...
Boy, how dare you underestimate the juiciness of my throat.
That's such a Samuel way to pacify someone.
Hold it. Be a little more careful with your testimony, please. Not too long ago, you said he was wearing his racing jacket, and now he's not? Not too long ago? Then let me ask you this. When you were itty-bitty, what was your grand dream? What? What did you want to be when you grew up, whippersnapper? My dream, huh?
Defense attorney.
Well, I wanted to be Judge Wagner, hero of the public's court. So what? See? And look at where you are now. You're not Judge Wagner, are you? Are you? Well...
Your Honor, the witness is badgering the defense.
What I said earlier. Who puts any weight into things like that? The now is everything. I can't be held responsible for the patent. Oh, Jesus Christ. Children? No.
Brad, please.
Fucking no.
No.
Take responsibility for your actions. All that matters is that man was inside that costume. Is that enough? Hold it. And why would that be? That way no one can see his face, of course. But there's still no... Now I can't do the voice.
I was about to say God bless you.
There's still no advantage for him that I can see. In fact, you would think the costume would make him stand out all the more. You're such an annoying child. Annoying child. You know that? You disagree with everything I say. This is not what you're always doing to me? What boomers? I got it. Maybe it was more troublesome for her to change in and out of his costume.
I don't get offended so easily, says a thing.
Hold it.
Instant offense.
Was there anyone else scheduled to appear at the post-ceremony show? Well, all the contestants were supposed to go on stage in a friendly gesture thing. And that included the Jammin' Ninja. Of course that included them. That's why when On Guard came out of Dear Wan's room, I didn't give it a second thought. I see. Well, anyway. Hold it.
Hold it.
So let me ask you one last time. The person you saw, it really was the Nickel Samurai. As showy as ever. Haven't I been saying that from the very beginning?
If his fingerprints were really on the knife and he was in costume, I feel like one couldn't be without the other. In the context of what the court knows.
Wait a minute. That man's wearing gloves.
He's wearing gloves. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
He wouldn't have fingerprints on the knife like that.
Huh?
There's a contradiction in her testimony, and it's sitting in plain sight. I honestly can't believe you haven't seen it yet in Pheonix.
That's probably it,
Dumb
right?
motherfucker.
But that's gonna implicate my client. Well, we don't care about that. Oh, that's not it.
What do you mean it would implicate your client?
That's me proving that it could have only been Matt on guard because his fingerprints were on the knife.
No, but he was wearing gloves. Why would his fingerprints be on the knife if he was wearing gloves?
His fingerprints were on the knife regardless. That's an undeniable fact.
I guess, but like...
Also, that was not the contradiction, apparently.
He must have worn it while he was
He
saying
had to go to that post-states. What evidence do I have? Seems like it's to confess something after the post-stage sale.
But he didn't know about that. Like, On Guard didn't know about that, so he wouldn't have been in his costume.
An article from Tablet Gospel. Yeah, that's not relevant information.
That's not relevant yet, yeah.
Sorry, I'm whispering now because
map of the Gatewater?
I'm dying.
So, where was the thing gonna take place?
In Viola Hall, I believe? That or in the lobby.
Yeah. Because he was still in costume. He hadn't even taken it off yet. Strangled with a scarf.
Been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder.
The thing I don't get is that if she was going off on how, oh, it's convenient for him to wear it because it hides his face, then how do you know it was him?
I think you're right. It might be this.
Yeah, something like that.
Nope.
But not in the same spot. Don't forget to save, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
He had to go to the post show after the crime. But did he, though? Because he didn't know anything about the post show. She's talking about On Guard, right?
Yeah.
Would Adrian...
Nickel Samurai, that's right, it was him. It would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder.
But wait, if he was going to the post show anyway, why would Adrian walked in?
He had to go to that post-ceremony stage show right after the crime. So he must have worn that Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan. You want an answer? Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of stumped. I'm probably thinking dumb.
Probably thinking that, yeah, maybe. Maybe it's a profile we have to...
Because I don't see what it could be.
It was the Nickel Samurai she saw. What's a picture of the Nickel Samurai look like again?
He has gloves and auto mail.
Yeah, an auto mail. How would that work in a costume?
Present knife on so that he must have worn. So I'm thinking the right thoughts, but they want the... I hate these games.
He must have worn, yeah.
Because Pheonix is going to say the exact same thing I said. His fingerprints can't be on the knife if he was in costume.
If he was in costume.
Which makes sense why I would present the picture of the costume, because it's like, look, gloves.
Yeah. But also as well, so he ate after the show, right?
Yeah.
Meaning his costume was off. Why would you...
Unless he ate in costume.
But then he wouldn't have fingerprints on the knife.
I know.
Yeah. Is that the point?
I don't know. Oh, this is dumb.
This is dumb. Okay.
Good luck. Thanks, man. Yeah, so it's a knife. Big deal. If you're trying to scare me with that, I'll have you know it won't work. No, that's not my intention at all. That's a knife that was used in the murder, correct? Your Honor, do you know why this piece of evidence is important to this case? Friendly reminder, the writer was drunk when he made this.
I mean...
You don't even have to ask. It's because the defendant's fingerprints are on it.
He must have been less drunk, because it's much well put together than the last.
Is that what you're driving at? That is exactly what I'm driving at.
Where are we
Beep,
driving?
beep.
Where are we driving?
What are we driving at? Whose car are we driving? If Mr. Ongar was really in the Nickel Samurai costume at the time of the murder, then it's impossible for his fingerprints to have been left on this knife. Actually, he would have wiped all previous fingerprints on this knife right off.
I think off the knife, or I don't know.
Oh, that's right, the Nickel Samurai wears gloves, doesn't he? He probably took his gloves off before he began the stabbing.
Why would he do that?
And why would he do something like that? To leave his prints on the murder weapon? There's no way he would do something like that. However, there's one possibility. Then let's hear your possibility. It's very simple. The defendant went to the victim's room while in costume as a Nickel Samurai. At that time, the defendant held no intent to murder. He was probably just going to relax and talk with the victim about the stage show. Objection! That proves that your premeditated claim is false.
Yeah.
Which is why he took his gloves off. But the murder still did take place. It was well known that there was bad blood between the defendant and the victim. Yes, I have heard that before. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about Mr. Edgeworth's theory?
Why would he be going into if there was bad blood between them, why would he be going into the room to relax?
So let me get this straight. Edgeworth's theory goes like this. When the defendant went to the victim's room, he had no intention of killing him. Now, up to this point, are there any problems with this theory?
Yeah, why was he carrying the knife with him at all? If he had no intention of killing him.
I think I need a little more time on this one. When the defendant went to the victim's room, he had no intention of killing. Now, up to this point, are there any problems with this theory? Why would he have the
Why would
knife?
he have the knife on him? I mean, granted that it is counterintuitive to what you want to present, but like...
This theory contradicts something in an earlier testimony. Well, what are you babbling about?
This is your thing.
Now, for argument's sake, let's suppose Mr. Arngard was the killer. If that's the case, I think it's possible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent. Because he had the knife.
He had the knife.
Okay.
Yeah.
This knife.
This is like the third time in a row that the knife's been... It's like answering C, like, correctly.
I hate it. I hate it so much. This was used by Mr. Arngard. That was dumb. Yeah.
That was a little dumb. I feel like that was a little roundabout.
I think it would have made more sense for me just to present his picture and be like, if he was in costume, he couldn't have stabbed him. His fingerprints wouldn't be on it.
You would have saved time by presenting it that way. I mean, that's why we have second and third drafts.
We got there. This was used by Mr. Arngard at dinner. Yes, we did establish that. Which means that if my client was in fact the killer, then he brought this knife with him when he went to visit Mr. Kuroda. I suppose. However, you just said it yourself. At that time, the defendant held no intent to murder.
So we brought the knife.
If that were true, then why would he bring a knife? He wouldn't, would he? Which means, Mr. Edgeworth, your theory was flawed from suspicion 1.
But
Now Edgeworth's gonna come back and be like, thank you, you proved my point, that he did want to murder.
That he did want to murder,
Because Pheonix is a dumbass. And one more thing. If the murderer wasn't wearing the costume at the time of the murder, then there should be glove marks left on the knife.
What do you mean glove marks? I guess smudges.
They would look like fingerprints, but not actually fingerprints.
Yeah.
Which means the defendant's fingerprints shouldn't be all over it like a bee's on a hive.
Like a bees on a hive?
And that brings me to my final point. This knife was planted by the real killer to hide their identity and mislead us. Cause of death with strangulation, not stabbing. Order. Was this knife really planted by the killer? Why would the murderer do such a thing? To frame Matt Onguard, of course. It's to frame my client, Mr. Onguard, of course. To frame?
Like in a painting?
Sure. Aren't you forcing the interpretation just a little too hard on this one?
No.
But we just established that the witness saw the Nickel Samurai in costume. And if that were true, then there shouldn't be a single fingerprint on this knife. Urgh! Witness! Looks like I made your life a tiny bit more difficult, huh, did you, Pooh?
Were you supposed to do that?
Witness, did you or did you not really see the Nickel Samurai? Well, I guess at first I might have forgotten, but... Are you saying you mixed up Mr. Ongar with the Nickel Samurai, his character on TV? But I mean, I can't really do anything about that now. Look, I was waiting around in front of the doors because, well, I wasn't waiting around for the Nickel Samurai, that's for sure. She wasn't waiting for the Nickel Samurai. Alright then. Who were you waiting around for then?
One.
That's top secret to anyone outside of security. I have a feeling that you were waiting for Mr. Wongcourt. Am I correct, witness?
That's top secret. You're in court, man.
The way you think. You are a sad amateur with a terrible case of nearsightedness. Amateur? Me? What am I an amateur of? So old bag was running around in front of the victim's room. But it doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Corda. You're allowed to read now.
Oh man, I forgot. Maybe Pheonix. Maybe the old bag was waiting around for that person.
That's who I think Mia's hinting at. Certainly possible.
Why
wouldn't you just fucking tell me?
Why did she call her the old bag?
Because she's an old bag.
No, but I mean, like, does she not realize that that's old bag's last name?
I don't think she does. Probably Adrian.
I don't know.
Who is this person? This is Adrian Andrews, Mr. Onguard's manager. But why would the defendant's manager be in the victim's room? It seems that this is the latest rumor in circulation, Your Honor. Oh, this is, I see.
Excuse me?
The judge seems to be really into the article, if it can be called such a thing. This manager, what's the initials AA? Are you saying it's Alcoholics Anonymous? Without a doubt, the witness thought so as well. Looks like you found me out. Well, that's fine. I can throw away this whole sworn confidentiality stuff then. Oh, witness, what in the world are you?
Watch out, Pheonix. I've got a bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling. She pulls off the mask and it's Don Paulo.
I got some information. Some very certain, secret information from a certain source.
I read that as secret. I read secret and then I read source as sauce.
I got some secret sauce, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So that's why I was doing my own little investigation. It's secret, of course.
But what?
But what for? Oh, just for myself. Personal reasons and all that. I'm lightheaded. Well, Mr. Andrew, how will you proceed from here? I really don't want to do this, however, I cannot simply let this point slide. I see. Very well then, witness, please testify about the secret information, even though no one wants you to. Water, please.
Here you go, darling.
Pulled an AK-47 out from under her hat.
Blue Batman and Blue Edgeworth away with her rat-a-tat. But she ran out of lasers and ran away. Because Pheonix tried to save the day. This is the ultimate court
I get that
case.
one. That Onguard is one evil man. He thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal.
Oh, yeah,
So to do that, he sent his own manager to get in close with Juan. I cannot condone such dirty tricks, so I took action. Oh, and this is top secret. You got that? Nobody else but you and me know yet, okay?
Hey, we're in a courtroom. And there's people here.
I hate her so much.
I hate her so much.
That defendant said his manager. What a distasteful topic for this court. What? Nobody's above gossip. And isn't there a saying the truth is never pleasant? Never heard that one before. Mr. Edgeworth, what about this Adrian person?
Adrian Andrews.
We have looked into this matter.
Julie Andrews?
I found that the truth the article proposes is in fact baseless gossip. But should the truth then prove that defendant did ill-wear Bill towards victim
Ill-wear Bill.
So this means I have to smash this rumor once and for all. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Be careful. The old bag seems rather exciting. The old bag seems rather exciting.
That's right, On Guard's nothing but your average foul-blooded youth. Well, as the old saying goes, you gotta burn old bags with fire. Pheonix, don't do that. Children, don't do that.
Is that an old saying?
Time to fire up the afterburners and hit the highway to the danger zone. Pheonix, no, you'll get sued. Hold it. You can't say something like that without proof. That's just slander. But it's true. That one was getting intimate with poor Juan. Holy fucking shit, balls, the pirates suck. Sorry, man.
Sorry, man.
Look, it says so right here, doesn't it? Manager of the Stars in this AA. But the name of the magazine this came from is Gossip Land. I'll go bring the gas. Also, I'll bring gas. Gas. For what? What we burning?
Old bag.
Yeah, alright. Bird, what you got for me?
YouTube video.
Yeah, I can see that. I ain't looking. I ain't looking.
Then get off the grid and turn up the light
Holy shit, that's incredible! Oh my god! Oh, I love that! Holy shit, that was incredible! Oh my god! What do you know? I suppose next you'll swear to me that the news is 100%. God damn it, she's a MAGA idiot.
A what?
Don't worry about it.
A what?
She's all about fake news. Shit, Pheonix is liberal. Honestly, Sonny, you can't discriminate between the news and the gossip.
What do you mean?
Yes, discrimination is bad. I can use that one as a weapon. Discriminate? When did I do anything like that? Anyway, On Guard will never get to me.
Get me to say touche.
Touchy.
Touchy. How did?
A scandal? What do you mean by that? You're a dim-witted one, Jesus, aren't you? I can't believe you don't know what a scandal is.
That's what you wear on your feet.
Honestly, what are they teaching kids in middle school these days? No, I wasn't asking what the word scandal means. Even I know that much. Well, that On Guard thought he could own a monopoly on popularity. I guess that's all we're gonna do with that statement. You don't have any proof that Mr. On Guard did any such thing. You must be suffering from shock, the shock of hearing the truth. Now that since you're in so much shock, you can't do anything right.
Quick, use the Magatama right now.
You're right, I can't do anything. But boy, do I wish I could do something about you. Alright then, Sonny, show me what you got.
No,
you show me proof that
no.
On Guard didn't bear any ill will towards Juan.
No ill will towards Juan.
Also, what's with that wording?
What?
This is a complete tangent. Mysterious yet beautiful, as though being mysterious negates the beauty of a person.
Yeah, I get what you mean by that.
That's not the first time I've seen that phrase, similar phrase to that.
Oh, really?
You know, like,
Like audacious yet beautiful.
yeah. That somehow the beauty is offsetted by the previous...
Yeah, and it should say mysterious and beautiful.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Don't you know, a woman's beauty is in how knowable she is to everybody else.
I could possibly swing an argument that their rooms were across from each other.
So what's the question?
Can I show any proof that On Guard didn't have any ill will towards Juan?
Well, Adrian brought a glass. I don't know, like... What's that other photo over there?
That's the crime scene.
That's a crime scene. Is it in any profiles, maybe? Because what's his name? On Guard was in the top of the popularity poll. Why would he have ill will towards the one that wasn't popular? You know, like.
I'm gonna decline for right now.
Okay.
Yeah, shut up, woman.
Shut up, woman. What's this one?
So what do you mean by I took action? Like I already told you, I was lying and way closer to the crime scene. Why didn't you stop the murder? Once that slimy woman came out of Juan's room, I was going to capture her and teach her a good lesson. Something you youngins need.
I don't like this.
You're going to teach her a good lesson?
I'm just gonna shoot her.
I was going to make her eat the damaging beams on my ray gun. Like this. No, stop! Well, it was too bad that woman didn't come through the door that night.
She should keep that on.
Hold it. Wait. What? I'm a busy woman. Tea time with the kids is over. Secret information that no one else knows yet. If that's true, then how do you know this secret information? Oh, well, that's because I'm a pro. Yeah, that's it.
You stole somebody's camera, I betcha.
It's a secret. Even if you drill a hole into my brain, you'll never find out. How in the world did that old bat get such a secret piece of information?
Camera. It's been stolen. Hasn't been found yet. And what's her name said she got a picture of something, but she, you know. I don't think it's ready for that yet, but like...
If you're done being a good...
I just would love Edgeworth being like, Pheonix, please, don't try to be intimidating.
If you don't be a good girl, tell me where you got the secret information. You won't get to go home today. Edgy-Boo, what are you doing? Help me. What do I have to deal with this? Just do this for me. You'll get your reward.
I don't like it.
I don't want your reward, but you don't leave me much of a choice. The witness could have gotten her information from anywhere. It's even possible that it was spontaneously made up inside the witness's head. And he lectures me on reckless
Babooning?
Sure, I'll go for it.
Which one?
I'll present the camera.
Yeah.
And I'll probably get in trouble.
Yeah, probably.
It might be the tabloid itself.
The tabloid itself? What do you mean? Is it information we already know, or is it information that we aren't privy to yet?
So no one else is supposed to know the secret information, correct? If that's true, then why do you know it, Ms. Oldbag? Oh, why are you looking at me like that? Stop that. Witness. I hate to say it, but this is how you came to acquire your secret info, isn't it?
Just the gossip land? Or...
Because stolen on the night of the murder tabloid article about the victim was in this case.
Oh. The tabloid, and she read
Was
the tabloid.
in the case, and she read the tabloid.
Gotcha. And she knows all about the tabloid.
So is it the camera, or is it the tabloid?
I'm gonna guess I'm gonna say the camera, since it talks about the tabloid directly in it, and we've already brought up that she read the tabloid. Did we bring up the tabloid as evidence already?
We have talked about it.
Then I think the camera.
Nope.
No?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
The investigative... It usually gets rid of the music quicker than that.
Yeah, it really does.
The investigative...
Photographer.
Oh, yes, I remember that mischievous girl.
Libbity-bibbity.
She reported that she had lost a certain note she had written to herself. She reported such a thing. On that piece of paper, she had written down some of her outrageous impressions about the relationship between the victim and Miss Andrews. Burp.
I gotta run. I gotta run. Oh man.
Accept me.
No.
Man. Projected on stream and everything. Gotta stay at 6.9. No, you gotta get to 6.9.9. I'm lightheaded. What outrageous ideas, you say? No. I said impressions. Then everything written on this piece of paper is completely meaningless.
Oh my god.
Ah, that's it. That's the note.
That's the note.
Ah. No, you see, this is something completely different. This is top secret list of groceries to buy. This is my secret things to buy.
No.
Then you were the one who told Miss Hart's note. Brad, it's okay. Old bag won't stay much longer.
Thank God.
I'm a huge fan of wands, that's why. That infamous puffy-haired whippersnapper. She's working with that evil On Guard. She said so herself. On Guard. I'm his sidekick.
Why?
She was so happy, smiling like a silly duck. I was only checking what she had written.
Ducks can smile.
Ajibu, you believe me, don't you? I was only trying to help out like the angel I am. It's only one little piece of paper. I've never taken anything else before.
You really should come with a supply of cheese to match your vintage wine.
Whoa, it's only a piece of paper. I suppose we could overlook this just as once.
No.
She looks like she's really sorry. Should I forgive her?
No.
What? Pheonix, your assistant / possible love interest has been kidnapped.
If you don't win today, she dies.
She dies. Fuck the old bitch. She's lived her life.
She doesn't count past 20 anyways.
If I let up on her now, she'll get away. I have to find some way to inflict a deafening blow to the prosecution. Witness, you said that the only thing you stole was that note. Is this correct?
Stole? Why don't you listen more carefully, you annoying brat? I saved this piece of paper from the terrible, lonely trash can, that's all.
You're lying, damn it, and I can prove it, damn it.
Jesus.
Are you putting my credibility under scrutiny again?
Ms. Oldbag, I don't believe that the note is the only thing you stole that night.
Camera. It's like double evidence.
Ms. Oldbag, the note was with a camera inside its case, wasn't it?
A camera?
Yesterday, Lotta Hart was raising a huge stink over her camera. By sacrificing another lady. Ah, justice.
Justice, no one will miss her.
She kept saying something like, "My sweetie 1600 camera disappeared on me."
It's like in the stage.
Why?
I'll say it like that.
Blindness! What is it, Gramps?
If you have the note, then it's only logical that you have the camera too.
Grr, looks like you found me out again, Sonny.
Of course she has the
Is this the
camera.
camera you're looking for?
Why'd you bring it with you? Oh, that's...
What, even though I look like this, I'm still a person, you know. I still eat meals like you, I fall in love and borrow things from people.
I think your definition of borrow is a little off. Yeah, you're right. My phone about to die, so I'm gonna bounce. Night, everybody.
No.
Night, Mr. Tim.
Should I charge your phone?
It's at 83%. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, by the way, the power button on my phone died. The power button on my phone died. The power button on my phone is stuck, so I can't turn my phone off, which reasons that I can't turn my phone on if it happens to shut off, so...
Don't let it die.
It's very important I don't let my phone die.
It's on life support. Do you want to bring my phone for listening to stuff?
No.
Okay. My old phone, rather.
Then I gotta carry like 4 fucking phones on me at work. I gotta carry my work phone, which is actually sitting in my bag because I accidentally brought it with me.
Oh no!
I have to carry my scanner, which is just, you know, a smartphone that got a beepity beep on it.
Beep, beep, beep on it.
My personal phone, and now she's suggesting I carry a 4th phone?
Yeah, sure. Accept your life as a drug dealer.
Am I a drug dealer?
You don't deliver medicine, though. You just deliver equipment.
Well!
I'm like, but you can't. I don't know if you can legally. I don't know if you can distribute medicine depending on the medicine.
I've given the pharmacy, or I work in a hospital.
Yes.
Twitch? Any DEA agents watching?
Any DEA. Do you like the stream?
I work in a hospital. I've worked in receiving in a hospital and received packages.
Very specific packages.
That I then take to where they're supposed to go. I've given the pharmacy narcotics before.
Interesting. Yeah.
I've also had to handle
So you're a drug dealer.
cancer medication before.
Give me drugs.
I saw that woman's business card, and that's when I noticed it said, Slime Bag Celebrity Photographer Extraordinaire.
Slime bag.
Well, when I saw that, I had to know what sort of picture she had taken. I'm a professional security guard. It's my business to know these things.
I don't. Why are you in an astronaut outfit?
It's part of her costume because she was supposed to be a character at this show.
They're ninjas and samurais.
They're ninjas and samurais in space. Ninjas and samurais in space.
In my heart, I'm not afraid of death.
I'm not afraid of ninjas.
Bailiff, check this camera's photos, quickly!
I must examine them at once. Lotta's just like, no, maybe not all of them. Maybe,
Shouting.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do we have?
shitload of nudes, Your Honor. There's only one photo that seems to be relevant to this case. Please present it to the court. That could be anyone. This is the Nickel Samurai. See, I told you, that's the guy I saw. This person witness was not lying earlier about this matter.
She was.
Latest photo added to the court record.
She was. You're right.
Sorry, I threw up in my mouth a little bit. What does this all mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photo by itself does not prove that the person in it is the defendant. However, in his own confession, Mr. Arngard clearly stated that at the time of the murder, he was still in his Nickel Samurai costume. If that is the case, then this Nickel Samurai is.
It's a good thing we proved that, you know, if he was in the costume, his fingerprints wouldn't be on the knife. It's almost like that the game had the hindsight to set that up, even though there was no way that you would want to do that and get your client found guilty.
How did it come to this? I mean, this brings us to the end. We examine every piece of evidence thoroughly. Final comments, Mr. Wright? The court will consider them before we close.
You need to get a complete acquittal.
Do you agree that this photo is decisive evidence against your client? This photo really is decisive, and then we're done for. But if I raise an objection here and blow it, then I would put Mila's life in jeopardy. You would put her life in jeopardy? What the fuck are you talking about? Literally, what the hell are you talking about? She'd be dead either way, you stupid bitch. I can't make a mistake here. There's only one road out of this mess. This photo that Lana took. There's
Something wrong?
in the neighborhood. Can I look at the photo
Yeah, look,
better?
look at his photo.
Thank you.
Look at the photo of his costume again. Because I think he's missing a piece of attire.
I think I got it.
What's up?
I think I got it. Yeah, I got it.
What is it?
You'll see.
Oh, you're not gonna tell me.
I'll let you figure it out.
Okay. I'm like, there's something different about this, right?
Yeah, I know what it is.
You know what it is? I mean,
To be fair, I've played this before.
he's missing his spear, but I don't think that that matters.
Nope.
And this was him coming out of the room.
Mhm.
And it has something to do with his costume, right?
Yes.
Yes. Go back to the other thing. Why are all these always in black and white?
Do you see it?
Uh,
I see it. Burb, do you know? You might be looking at the wiki now.
let me go the other way. I want to know if it does it have something to do with his pants, or like his shoes. Is the costume too? The costume's too.
I knew this was
Small
coming,
on 'em.
right? Your thoughts, Mr. Edgeworth? I think we can all agree there's nothing strange with this photo. I know, and I didn't see it on the wiki. The wiki.
Because I noticed that you couldn't see the shoes, and I'm like,
Yep.
well, why are the pants all bunched up?
It's because the pants are sagging. That's
Yeah.
not him in the
It's not
costume.
him, yeah.
There's no way for the defense to debunk this photo, even with a bunker buster.
Oh, what?
A bunker buster is specifically a type of bomb that you would use to bust a bunker.
Makes sense. Now the judge thinks that we have a bomb. Thanks, Edward.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Is that what you're planning to do, Mr. Wright? Anyway, please look at the photo one more time. If you really believe you could honestly find something wrong with this photo, then you should only need one chance, correct? Well, I have to find something wrong with this photo. I can't let this chance go by.
In case it like doesn't register correctly.
But yeah. You know, game be dumb.
Yeah, a little bit.
Where the heck did she take this photo from anyway?
Yeah, really?
It's all out of focus. Why can't she take a good shot, especially when it counts? Jeez, Phoenix. Well then, let's hear your objection.
It looks like she took it from On Guard's room.
What about this photo is strange?
The panty legs.
That's probably fine.
That's probably fine, yeah.
I would like to direct the court's attention to this one area right here. What are you pointing to? His ankles? If you could see this person's ankles, that would be one thing. However, you can't. Meaning he's modest. And no good, God-fearing man
His actual costume wears socks.
would show something as scandalous as an ankle. And what does that mean? The costume person in this photo could not have been Mr. On-Guard, meaning he's not a slut.
Jesus.
What is the meaning of this? I wonder if you would care to elaborate with actual facts, that is.
That's why Adrian didn't, That's why Adrian didn't tell him about the thing where he was supposed to be wearing his costume during it. Because so that she would be, somebody would be allowed to wear the costume, basically.
Let's take a look at the Nickel Samurai's poster.
I don't think she's, like, guilty of anything, but I think maybe she's caught up in something she doesn't want to be.
Please pay particular attention to the area around the bottom of the comma. His socks! You can see his socks! Slut!
Slut!
Exactly. However, in this photo,
Brad.
the Nickel Samurai is clear. Yawns are foot cam.
No. Ankle. That's the broken one. That's the one that I broke almost. That's the one that bent like rubber and it went.
There's only one explanation for this. The person inside this costume is clearly much shorter than the defendant. Alright, I think I've turned things around for myself this time.
That's curious.
Shut up, Mia. Huh? What is? No, that's cheap.
Edgeworth is unusually calm today.
That's true.
He's just letting the trial run itself, as if he's only along for the ride.
Along for the ride? What do you mean by that?
I can only guess that perhaps he doesn't feel under attack at all.
He doesn't feel under attack.
No, he's over
Then-
it.
I haven't damaged his case at all. Yeah, Pheonix, he's trying. I don't care about Jan's feet. I want Brad feet. Pay up.
Yeah, I'll give you money.
Pay up.
Quantum money.
Inflation. I don't know. Mr. Edgeworth, where does this leave us?
Nowhere.
If the person in this photo is not Matt Elmgard, then everything the prosecution has tried to prove has become meaningless. I'm poor right now and I need to buy beans.
Yeah,
Brad, please.
that's okay,
Beans
man.
are not fucking worth it.
Beans are worth it.
But
for
buy
coffee.
yourself food.
Buy yourself food, please.
For legal reasons, that was a joke.
Please take care of yourself.
I figured it would come to this. What? Right. I have something I want to ask you. What the fuck? I think you have proven that the person inside this costume is not Matt Elmgard.
Then who is it?
Also earlier, how dare you not mention the best beans?
It's Mia Fey.
Toe beans?
It's Maya, isn't it? In the costume.
In that case,
Planted to be.
who is this a photo of? Toe beans.
Beans.
Of fucking course. Who is the person wearing the Nickel Samurai costume?
Don't stress out over this, Phoenix. It's very simple.
Literally pick anyone.
You pick anybody. What you should be focused on is Edgeworth's attitude, don't you think?
And those big, broad shoulders of his. Yeah, why is he so calm? That's right, let's hear your thoughts.
He wants you to figure it out.
Who's the person in this photograph? Look at this, it's Maya.
Pearl.
It's Pearl. It's Gumshoe.
If it was Gumshoe, you'd be able to see, like, his calf.
Right, it would come to his
Come up to
knees.
his knees.
It's Miss Olbag, obviously. We gotta implicate Adrian Andrews.
Yeah, we kind of do.
If you want to know who that Nickel Samurai is, it's none other than this woman. Those big, broad shoulders, perfect for a bullet. Bert, please. And why would you say it must be Miss Andrews? What in the world points you to her? For starters, she's short, and she could freely move in and out of Mr. Ongard's room. Finally, she had dinner with Mr. Ongard that night. And how does that all add up? Well, he's kind of a Von Karma. He is Von Karma adjacent.
He's Von Karma adjacent, but he's, helping you this time.
It means that makes it very easy for her to get a certain item. A certain knife with Mr. Ongard's fingerprints all over it. The knife was used as a murder weapon. Why don't you just say what it is you want, right? I have to do this now. This is my last chance to turn things around. The defense moves to indict Miss Adrian Andrews in the murder of Juan Corda. It was Miss Andrews who tried to frame the defendant for the crime.
I don't think she did it, though.
She has motive.
I guess, but, like...
Order! Ooze like this trial has hit a most unexpected development. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. This court is issuing a subpoena for Miss Adrian Andrews. A verdict cannot be passed without first hearing her testimony. Alright. This is it.
This is kind of bad for us.
Huh? What do you mean?
If Adrian Andrews is summoned to court as a witness, it means that the trial will go on for another day.
One more day. Ack. If I don't get a verdict, today than Maya.
Now then, we shall set this Andrew's testimony for tomorrow.
Oh, what am I supposed to do? The judge is about to adjourn the court.
Raise an objection.
Now then. Please, Your Honor, continue the trial. You must pass a verdict today.
I can't do that. We cannot hear Miss Adrian Andrews' testimony if we...
Hold it. Is Adrian Andrews here? Oh.
I abhorred wasting such valuable time. Edgeworth? Your Honor, I request that you please continue with today's trial.
God, this is a long trial.
But we cannot continue due to this unexpected development.
Unexpected development. I think you underestimate me, Your Honor.
What do you mean by that?
That Mr. Pheonix Wright would slave his way to putting his penis in Mrs. Adrian Andrews' home. Happening according to plan.
Yep.
Even if Wright was a bit slow to catch on. What? Then Edgeworth, why didn't you raise an objection earlier?
Yeah, really.
What is the meaning of your statement, Mr. Edgeworth?
Miss Adrian Andrews is currently waiting in the prosecution's lobby. She's the next witness.
She's the next
Everything.
witness.
Everything was planned out in advance by that man.
Somehow, I knew there was no way Edgeworth would overlook Miss Andrews. It looks like this battle is far from over. God, this is a long court case.
Exactly.
Very well. We will call the next witness. However, before we proceed, we shall take a 10-minute recess. Please prepare your witness in that time, Mr. Edgeworth. The court will now take a 10-minute recess.
It's probably going to give me an option to save.
Is this going to be a situation where you're allowed to lose, like... Is this going to be a situation where you're allowed to lose? Either she didn't do it, or, like, is part of it somehow. But she, but your client would still get a non-guilty verdict.
You're asking a lot of spoiler questions.
I know.
Without spoiling anything, there are technically multiple endings to this case.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That, like, carry over into the rest of the game, or...
This is the last
I can take that.
This is the last case in this game.
Oh.
There's only one canonical ending,
Okay.
but there are technically multiple endings.
Fascinating. Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Is that where we ended, or...?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end that because I gotta be up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and
It's like 10 o'clock.
we went for 2 hours.
Are we doing this again tomorrow, or are we gonna do, like, on the weekend or something? Or maybe we'll, like, take the weekend off and go somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not planning on doing this on the weekend. We can do a stream again tomorrow. I mean, you would get a... You're about to get... Oh, right. No, we're streaming Sunday.
We're streaming Sunday? Okay.
Because that's the... Capcom Showcase?
Capcom Showcase. Well, we're doing a stream for that one thing, I thought.
That's
2 days.
Thursday.
That's Thursday, yeah, 2 days.
So yeah, we can...
Do whatever.
We can do this again tomorrow.
We could.
Also...
I want to write tomorrow.
Well, I'll let you know on Discord if we do this tomorrow or
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
If we don't do it tomorrow, we can always do it on Thursday. That's the day. That's the
That's
fun
the
with the
Thursday.
Thursdays in the day.
Yeah.
I was talking to Janzer. We may do like movie nights or something on Saturdays in Discord.
Maybe, yeah.
It's been floating around in the thinker. I thought maybe that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'll let you know things. Thought Thursday.
Not Thursday.
But anyways, we'll go ahead and call it there. It's a good stopping point. This court case is fucking long.
This is a long
I was
case.
telling Janzer earlier that I was looking up back when I was trying to have a concrete plan for how long everything was going to be and scheduling and all that bullshit. Yeah. This one court case I think takes about 8 to 9 hours.
God. Just this one court case.
Just this one.
Are we about to have 2 recesses?
Yeah.
One long
This is
day?
the first day of the trial.
This is the first day of the trial, and we're having a recess.
And it's going to go 3 days because it's always going to go 3 days.
Yeah.
It's going to take a little while. But we will get there.
Eventually.
Eventually. I dropped frames. That's sad,
That's
butts.
sad. That's because of my hair. It's too glorious right now.
Indeed. I'm going to go chill. Then I'm going to go to bed. I'll see y'all.
Ice cream.
I'll see y'all Thursday. Maybe tomorrow. I
Ice
don't know
cream.
yet. We'll figure it out. Look at the Discord. Kitty Snuggles. Do you see her?
Yeah, she's over here. She's on the ottoman. Being a cute little snugglebuckums.
Come with me, chat.
Come with me, chat.
Look at her! Chat, you can snuggle the kitty. Snuggle kitty, kitty, snuggle, snuggle kitty, kitty, snuggle. Am I giving you motion sickness yet, chat? I'm giving myself motion sickness. Good God. Alright, I'm out of here. Goodbye.